So we've just had this comment on one of our articles from a reader, Martin, and he says, "Hi, I've been using Minoxidil for 16 months and I've noticed this year my skin under the eyes is very tired and looks wrinkly, and I have puffy dark bags under my eyes. The other side effect I've noticed is blurred vision." Now, is this normal? So what we're going to be talking about today is the side effects of Minoxidil. You've probably heard of Minoxidil. It's a really common hair loss treatment, and how it works is it's usually a foam and you apply it to your hair. But unfortunately, although this treatment is FDA approved, not only are there lots of side effects actually written in the booklet that comes along with the bottle, but there are also a lot of side effects that readers have been talking to us about that aren't listed, or that seem to come up a lot more commonly than are described as per the booklet that they give you. So what we're going to do is just going to open up this bottle of Rogaine and have a look at what they've listed as the side effects, and I'll also just have a look at the comments from readers on the website who have unfortunately experienced some negative side effects themselves. So let's jump straight in. So here we have a bottle of Rogaine, which is for anyone in the US it's known as Rogaine, and we'll just take out the booklet here and have a look inside. So straight away there are a few warnings that come up. Minoxidil is apparently quite risky, or not risky, but if Minoxidil passes into the bloodstream, it can cause some side effects related to low blood pressure. For example, chest pain, rapid heartbeat, faintness, dizziness, swollen hands and feet, and persistent redness and irritation of the scalp. If you experience any of these side effects, then you should stop using the medication and talk to your doctor immediately. Now, if we just, that's just a warning, whereas here we actually have some listed side effects in terms of how common they are. So for 1 in 10 people, a really common side effect is actually getting a headache. So we get this all the time on the website. Lots of people reporting sort of brain fog and headache when using Minoxidil. I think I'd be a bit worried if that happened, because it's you're applying it so close to your brain, you might think something's going on there. Anyway, slightly less common, may affect up to 1 in 10 people as well, is itching, dermatitis, or excessive hair growth. What I think they mean here by excessive hair growth is potentially somewhere other than your scalp. So I know that if you're rubbing it in with your hand and you perhaps don't wash it off properly and you get it, say, on your chest or maybe on your arms, then it could potentially cause some hair growth there, which is never pleasant. Moreover, itching and dermatitis, this is classic. For example, we get a lot of comments here. Someone has had to stop using their Minoxidil solution because their scalp was getting really itchy and flaky as well. So that's not a pleasant side effect that anybody wants. Just moving on, here are some uncommon side effects which they say may affect up to 1 in 100 people. The first of those is eye irritation. So one of these side effects that we get really often in comments from readers is actually puffy, dark bags under your eyes. So one reader, Martin, says that Danny says that he remembers getting really bad dark circles around his eyes whilst on Rogaine. He didn't think much of it at the time and he didn't put 2 and 2 together, but after stopping they went away, so that's something that we see quite a lot. Another side effect is vomiting or nausea. Again, a reader named Varisco said that he was sick for 4 weeks with nausea and tummy upset in the mornings, and that actually continued to get worse as he stayed on Minoxidil. Luckily for him though, after stopping treatment with it, he returned back to normal and is feeling better, so it's good to know that in his case the side effects weren't permanent. As I said before, scalp irritation such as local redness, itchiness, dryness, flaky skin, and this is supposedly due to one of the inactive ingredients that they include with the minoxidil to help with absorption. The chemical there is hydroxybutylated toluene. I mean, I can hardly even pronounce that, so I think you probably want to stay away from it. And then acne-like rash, itchy rash, blistering, bleeding or ulceration. So as you can see here, there's a lot of side effects that Pfizer or that Pfizer lists in the booklet that you should be aware of. In my experience, having been reading lots of comments on the site, I think in particular the puffy eye bags seems a bit more common than 1 in 100 people. So what's really exciting is that there have actually been some studies done on plant extracts. These plants have been traditionally used in Ayurvedic medicine to help with hair loss, and what's really exciting is that one in particular, called Eclipta alba, has been demonstrated in 3 separate studies to be as effective, if not more effective, than minoxidil at regrowing hair. So that's a potential alternative that you can look into. Another one which is well known, in fact, is called amla berry, and the extract of this particular fruit has also been shown to be as effective as minoxidil for hair loss. So those are 2 natural alternatives that you could perhaps look into yourself. As far as I'm aware, there haven't been any reported side effects of using these plant extracts. If you've had a go yourself, if you've used one of these before and had good results, then let us know about it in the comment section below, because we'd be really interested. So if you're interested in anything that we've talked about today, then you can read more about it on our website at hairlossrevolution.com, or alternatively, if you want to join in the discussion with the community and myself, then visit the Facebook group that we now have, link below, so check it out.